Yeah, my name is Sean. I grew up in Connecticut. I've been sort of playing video games and kind of doing my thing. This is stupid. I'm going to start over. Hey!
How would I describe the gaming culture?
In your own words.
Yeah. Gaming culture, first of all, is so much different than I think somebody who's not in the gaming culture. Like, it's a lot different than what people think it is at first glance. I think people kind of have this mental image of the gaming community being like just a bunch of sweaty nerds sitting in their basement that don't want to interact with each other. And that's not true at all. So people come from all walks of life to play games. And, there are so many different kinds of games out there, too. Like, when we talk about gaming, we're not just talking about video games. There's board gaming, there's, Dungeons and Dragons, there's, like, cornhole, badminton is a game. Sports are games. So, you look at, like, on TV, like, people watch sports on TV all the time. It's the same thing. It's all about, like, people working together. It's all about, connecting with other people, rooting for your favorites. But honestly, like, to describe gaming culture is probably, I feel like it's a very, like, psychological question,
We give you, like, basically your living room away from your living room.
Back in the day, people would, you'd hang out with your friends, and you'd do one thing, and then you would go home and play video games. But now, like, gaming culture is a huge part of, everyone's everyday life. It's at home, it's everywhere. Gaming culture is everywhere. So the Guildhall, I think, is a place that kind of fosters that community, a community where people can talk about games and play games with each other and be around other people with similar interests.
And so you can just jump right on in. You don't even have to say much. You can just, like, sneak in and hop in a D&D session.
Yeah, so with the different businesses in the Guildhall family, the Guildhall, Miskatonic Labs, and the Chromatic Dragon, they all sort of touch on different kinds of people in the community.
We really thought that we were going to have different guilds. So we thought there was going to be a gamers guild, we thought there was going to be a designers guild, a makers guild, a storytellers guild.
The Guildhall, like I said, was the first one in the family, so it is generally geared towards the gamers, more hardcore gamers, people who are really immersed in the gaming culture.
And what happened was, over time, the other guilds kind of fell off. So, like, the Performers Guild fell off, the Storytellers Guild fell off. The people that were in those guilds, per se, kind of found a common connection in gaming.
It's a great community place. It's just the best kind of place for not just gamers, but people in general. I mean, you can come down, sit down and play Xbox for 5-6 hours. You can sit down and play board games for 5 or 6 hours, and you can just do all these different things with all these different people and just let yourself go.
Miskatonic Labs is sort of a deviation from that, and covers more of like the design community and the entrepreneurs who are part of that same community, but are looking for something more just beyond the entertainment that is games.
Yeah.
The Chromatic Dragon touches more on the casual gamer, but also families.
So I probably shouldn't talk too much about where we're going from here, but really our larger goal is to create a community. And it's the reason that we've taken over a whole city block at this point with all the different businesses, with the Guildhall, with the Chromatic Dragon, with 8-Bit Donuts. What we're really aiming to do is to create sort of a resort in Savannah. Just this really special place that, if you're interested in gaming, if you're interested in tech, like whatever, if it's sort of related to gaming, like this is the place that you want to be. So sometimes you do just want to sit in your house. Sometimes you do just want to sit in your house and play your games on your own. But, sometimes you want to have a social experience. And honestly, we're working towards making that closer to the experience that we think it will be every single day. I just love it. The Guildhall is so great.
We can have a blue for real.
The Guildhall is extremely difficult to describe, but one of the ways that we do like to describe it is a third space. So you have your living room, and you have work, and then you have something in between, which is the Guildhall. So it's third space that you would go to kind of hang out. And with the Guildhall, you can do a lot of the same things that you would do outside of your home, outside of work, but still come together into like a community and share something that is common amongst a lot of people, which is video games.
The Guildhall main building, we call it the Arena. That's a gamer space, so that whole building is dedicated to gaming. That's a really cool place to go if you're just wanting to hang out, kick back, play some games, meet up with people.
Yeah, no problem. No one asked about it. This is part of you. You came with it.
No one would question that. Right?
Yeah, no one. Oh, yeah, of course. I love it. The scout professor made this. I think it's I don't want to say it wrong in case the scout professor ever sees it. I think it's a strategy game. The fact that they even made it was really cool. So
It's pretty cool.
it is pretty cool.
Well, I'm an NPC at Miskatonic Labs. So Miskatonic Labs is kind of like our makerspace. So we have anything from Cintiqs to PCs to Macs to a space where you can play with soldering irons and just do like electronic stuff.
Yeah, we just printed them out and sprayed them and put them in.
Oh, is it okay if I touch them?
It's fine. Just don't break it. But yeah, we just printed out different parts. I know that one's Smash Bros.
I figured that.
I mean, I didn't know. Maybe you had to tell me that, so.
Awesome.
Sound room. We got our sound kitchen here, the soundboard back there. Currently, we have one guy working for us doing kind of like a live streaming gaming thing. So he's been working in here a lot, and that's why this is kind of a mess. Got green screen stuff everywhere.
SCAD. So it's been interesting just seeing everything, realizing how big this place is and how successful. And I think that's why we wanted to make this documentary, to make people more aware of how healthy this environment is.
That'd be awesome.
What does NPC stand for?
Oh, non-playable character.
Oh.
It didn't even register me when I first got it. I was just like, NPC, no big deal. I don't know what that means, but who cares? And then it just registered, and I'm like, oh, I'm a non-playable character. That's fun.
I would just say the equipment we have here gives you more freedom to do what you want with it creatively. So there you can, hang out and eat food, but here you can actually build together and start ideas together and do things like that. Since it's kind of like a campus, it kind of has that community, so you come here, you can work, you can go to the Chromatic Dragon, have some food, hang out with your friends, go to Guildhall, game around, so.
do you think about thematic driving?
It's cool.
Yeah?
Get drunk, eat food, play video games.
You could be a nerd and drink, but still come here like 3 times a week. Pineapple drink's really good. You guys want a drink?
I mean, I could probably use one.
Okay. You guys?
I'm good, sir.
Oh no!
The first time I came in here, it was like, I'm in love with this place. This is great. Like,
big plate of fries that are fresh, and we have all of our cheese.
I think a lot of people just do like the atmosphere. We do offer a video gaming love drink.
you feel like you're home when you come here, so like, it's really cool.
I'm from downtown. I drove 7 hours to get here. Yeah. 7 hours? 7 hours. I'm from Virginia.
It's my first time too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's some
really great culture here. You know, everyone's friends with everyone. We all crack jokes at each other's expenses. And
We are all constantly looking for new ways to create this amazing experience, and we all work together so closely to make that happen.
People come and go, and those people will always be part of our family.
We are, in a lot of ways, we are very much family. It's very true.
Those fuckers would say that.
it's more than just game store on the corner. It's something that people can come to and really like be themselves.
Gaming culture doesn't have to be about isolation. It doesn't have to be about, driving everybody out. And we can be social about it. We can share our nostalgia with each other. We can share our current experiences with each other. We say it all the time, like kind of our unofficial motto is, it's cool to be a nerd right now.